G'day YouTube, it's James from the Wyvern Watch here again with another deck profile. As you can see by the title on the video and also the cards in front of you, it's another bit of a classic. So this is a pure Red Eyes Black Dragon deck profile. I wouldn't say it's a competitive one by any stretch of the imagination. I've tried to build it as I see fit and as pure really as possible. But I've tried to incorporate all of the Black Dragon support, Red Eyes support as well. So there's a fair few one-offs in here. So obviously if you were trying to make it a little bit more competitive, you probably wouldn't have them all in. But I just wanted to incorporate everything I possibly could. I just really like the deck. You know, it's one of the classics, isn't it? I've recently done Blue Eyes White Dragon. Go and check that profile out if you haven't already seen it. That's sort of the ritual side of things. I've obviously done a a Dark Magician profile as well a little while ago now. Again, go and see that. It's been quite popular, that video, in fairness. That's more of a fusion build. Whereas this one, of course, is based, go down the route of really a little bit of everything in the extra deck, actually. There's obviously XCs, there's fusions in there, and there's also links as well. So I'll run through them all. Most of the cards you'll be familiar with. The ones that are a little bit newer, I'll perhaps run through a little bit more detail. We'll talk about a little bit of artwork as well, because you know I love a bit of artwork. So this is the one of the latest ones from the 2022 Mega Pack. I believe there's only one printing in this artwork as well, so a little bit more exclusive. I don't think they're difficult to get hold of by any stretch of the imagination, but I just prefer this artwork to sort of the original one. Actually, I think this one looks a bit meaner, and you know, I've gone for this one for this particular deck anyway. So let's move on and show you what we've got. So obviously we've got the Field Center. I've got all three of these for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and have I got the Blue Eyes White Dragon one? I can't remember now. But I've definitely got the Dark Magician one anyway. But they're pretty cool just as a field centre. So let's kick things off. Of course, we have indeed got three Red Eyes Black Dragons. We just talked through the artwork now, but like I say, I think these, in my opinion, look the best anyway. But you know, a ferocious dragon with a deadly attack. Well, yeah. That pretty much sums this guy up. But the whole deck's built around this card, of course. So we're playing three of those. The next three off, one of the older ones, but I definitely wanted to incorporate. I know it's probably not played as much anymore because it's considered a little bit slow, because obviously you're going to have to normal summon it and then obviously tribute it off. But the Blackstone of Legend, of course, being able to tribute itself to special summon any level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster. So in fairness to me, there's quite a few of those in this deck. So I still think it's definite three of in this particular build, at least anyway. We've also gone with two Black Metal Dragons. I think this is still a very good card. You can target one Red Eyes monster you control and equip it with this monster from your hand or field to that target, and it gains 600 attack. And then if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Red Eyes card from deck to hand. So it's another great little searcher as well. So should it get removed, which of course it will do, because we're going to be using the target as some sort of material for going up either links or XCs, more than likely. We've also got these two as well, Red Eyes Baby Dragon. Again, most people will be familiar with these, so I won't go through all the effects, but you can see this is the secret one. You can just, by all means, freeze the video and read the effect on those ones. That's an older bit card anyway. This, of course, is one of the new ones. We're running three Red Eyes Soul. So this card's name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon while it's on the field or in the graveyard. If your opponent special summons a monster except during the damage step, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard to special summon one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck, except Red Eyes Soul. You can only use the effect of Red Eyes Soul once per turn. Quick effects, you can target one Red Eyes Black Dragon you control, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. You can only use the effect of Red Eyes once per duel on that particular effect. So yeah, there is a newer monster than this, which I haven't got yet, but I can't remember actually what it is. But I'm sure I'll get hold of it at some point, and I'm no particular rush at this point anyway. We've also got Gearfried, the Red Eyes Iron Knight. I just thought, you know, Gearfried is in my original sort of warrior toolbox original deck, you know, without archetype specific sort of theme. So now we've got a Red Eyes version of it. I just thought we'd go with that as well. So we've got 2 of those. And of course, I don't see how you can run a Red Eyes deck without at least one of these. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. This won't be its errated text, so you'd have to look it up if you're actually going to use it. But I think there's a newer print of, you know, in a common version or something with its newer effect, but I think it's been muted somewhat. And then the other one-offs that I've got, I'll sort of put them all on here so you can see what's going on here, is a Red Eyes Wyvern, a Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon, a Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, the Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, and the Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning. Now, they've all got their uses, but some of them are sort of materials for some of the fusion monsters coming up in the extra deck. So that's why their names, some of them, that's why their names are in there. But like I said before, the other thing why they're in there is because I just wanted to make sure I'm playing pretty much all of the Red Eyes monsters available. Not all of them, but most of the good ones at least anyway. So yeah, they're all in there. Now this next card might give away one card in the extra deck, of course, but I can't see how you can not play it in a Red Eyes build when you're looking to try and play every Red Eyes monster that's available to you. So there is a Dark Magician in this particular build as well. I've actually gone for a slightly different artwork on this one. I've gone for the Red Arcana artwork. I just thought it was quite fitting for this particular deck. But yeah, there's the one Dark Magician in it, and you all know what that's for. Original and really difficult to get now, Red Eyes Insight. This is just a rare card, but extremely difficult to get hold of. And for some reason this one's upside down in its sleeve. Not sure why that is. But yeah, Red Eyes Insight, it's pretty much searching your whole deck, and you know, it needs to be a 3-of on that one. And of course, next is the Red Eyes Fusion. Now most people just use this, of course, to go straight for Dragoon, but there's multiple options in this deck, multiple targets, so it isn't just that go-to monster. I will get to the extra deck, of course, but there's a few different targets available to use as Red Eyes Fusion. So we have run at 3. We are running a Dragon deck, so I can't really go without Return of the Dragon Lords. It does too much for the deck. Obviously being able to revive one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from the grave, but also at the same time protecting it from destruction. So yeah, Return of the Dragon Lords. An older one, but still I find very good. And again, quite difficult to get hold of this one. Cards of the Red Stone. So this one sends one level 7 Red Eyes monster from your hand to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. Then you can send one level 7 Red Eyes monster from your deck to the grave. And you can only do one of those per turn. Just the 2 of in there. This again is one of the newer ones. This is Dragon Nails. I got 2 of these in there. So equip only to a dark monster. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem in this deck. It gains 600 attack, and also it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects, full stop. If this card is sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster, and if you do, equip this card to it, but banish it when it leaves the field. So yeah, you equip it to it, gains the attack. If it's destroyed by battle, because it can't be destroyed by card effect, then we special summon that monster and re-equip with Dragon Nails. Hence why there's only 2, but still think that's pretty good protection for this particular build. And the last of the spells I've got Piercing the Darkness 2 of, again a continuous spell. So if you normal or special summon a non-token normal monster, except during the damage step, you can draw 1 card. When an attack is declared involving an opponent's monster and a monster you control that is level 5 or higher normal monster, or was ritual summoned using a normal monster, or was fusion, synchro, or exceed summoned using a normal monster as material, which is often quite the case with our particular build, you can make that monster you control gain attack equal to the opponent's monster attack until the end of the turn. You can only use the effect of Piercing the Darkness once per turn. So, obviously it will affect a normal Red Eyes monster to start with, Red Eyes Black Dragon to start with, but most of the the fusions or the XC summons, they require the level 7 material, which often is the case, and often is the Red Eyes Black Dragon itself. So that monster would also be able to gain that effect as well. Good card for this deck. Now, traps, not running too many of. I'll go with 2 at a time. So we've got Red Eyes Fang with Chain. So this is sort of the upgrade version of Joey's original trap. But target 1 Red Eyes monster you control, equip this card to it. It can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. You can send this equip card to the graveyard, then target 1 effect monster on the field. Equip that target to the monster this card was equipped to, and if you do, while a monster is equipped to it by this effect, its attack and defense become equal to the original attack and defense of the equipped monster. Bit of a mouthful, but again, just making sure we're backing up our Red Eyes monsters. Rest of the spells are some of these slightly older ones. So there's 2 Red Eyes Spirit and 1 Return of the Red Eyes. Again, you've probably seen these ones before, but that's the ratio I've got at the moment for those 2 spell traps, if you like. So that's the main deck. Well, on to the extra deck, most of which there won't be too many surprises, but like I say, 1 or 2 cards that perhaps you've not thought about if you are building a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. This one you probably will have remembered. So this is the Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. This is a good rank 7 for any deck that can actually use a rank 7. This of course is the ultimate rare version. I've managed to get 2 of these now. Really, really pretty from Clash of Rebellion again. So yeah, we've got those. More rank 7 options. We've got number 11 Big Eye, which again is a bit of a fan favourite for anybody that can make use of a rank 7. The only other XC's monster is of course Divine Arsenal AA Zeus of Sky Thunder. Everyone should be fairly familiar with that one by now. And then onto the fusions. So this is what I was saying before, where you can make use of all those one-offs in the main deck. So so this one needs a warrior monster plus a Red Eyes Black Dragon, so Red Eyes Slash Dragon. This one needs what does that one need? That's the level 6 dragon monster, so that would be the Meteor Dragon. This one needs the Dark Magician, of course, which is Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And this one needs the 1 level 6 Archfiend monster as well, because that's a Gemini monster and is classed as a normal monster while on the field, or in the hand, I believe, or in the graveyard maybe, I can't remember now. But those are why we've got so many sort of one-offs there as well. But we use Red Eye Fusion to dump them to the graveyard, and then we're not drawing them anyway. So those are the fusion options. And then onto the links. So there's a few here, so just go up in link sort of, so I'll just put them all on here. So Relinquish Anima, obviously link 1, and Salamangreat Almirage, one of my go-tos. We've got Induk and Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. My go-to link 2, of course, being the Nightmare Phoenix. And 2 more. I've got 1 Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Oh, actually, I just realised that one is the ultimate rare one as well. Very nice. And also Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel. Now, this one's, like I say, not particularly a brilliant effect, but it's just for me, it's part of the archetype, so I've run it anyway. Those are your links. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. Like I say, it's the first time I've done a Red Eyes deck profile. I just love the artwork on these. I think it's another great deck to build. Great fun putting them together, honestly, because the cards are from all different box sets, so it's good fun finding the cards and sourcing them at good prices. And then, you know, I always try to pick them up when they're out of fashion, if you like, out of fashion in inverted commas. And then obviously you get some better prices on things like the Ultimate Rares, and it's always worth picking these up when they're low prices, because they generally don't go much lower, and over time you will sort of see an improvement on the price as well. So if you ever did want to you know, get them sold on, and the chances are you'll make a little bit of money on it. You don't invest in this game to make money, but if you can pay for a card that you know probably isn't going to drop an awful lot, then at least you're not losing money, if you know what I mean. So that's why I tend to spend a little bit extra on some of the higher rarity stuff. Plus they look great, of course, and I enjoy playing with them. Guys, that's it for the deck profile. Thank you very much once again for tuning in. We're at 75 subscribers now, so we're creeping on up to that 100 mark. I can't wait to get there. Please do keep commenting on it. I'm getting some fantastic feedback on some of my videos. I really appreciate some of the comments that we've had. You know, people sort of appreciate what I'm all about, and I really am thankful for that. So again, any more questions, I'll do my best to answer them straight away, you know, in the comment section. Other than that, guys, on to the next profile. I'm now building decks number 46 and 47. I won't relinquish what they are just yet, but they're older ones, of course. They're not some of the newer stuff, and one of them I've been trying to put together for a long time, but just never got around to it, and the other one's just sort of sprung to me, and I've realised that actually I do quite like some of the cards that I'm going to be putting in there. So I'll get those profiles out to you as soon as possible. But until next time, guys, thanks once again, and we'll speak to you next time.